Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you, and maybe so strange to talk about Toncoin and Ton Blockchain in the Ethereum conference. But I think multi-chain is our future. And I'm happy to see you here because right now you can hear a lot of loud news about Toncoin and in relation with Telegram and other topics. But I'm here to introduce you some products of our company, TonApps, and introduce how to can use these products during the launch and scaling of your own projects. Our main product is Tonkeeper. Tonkeeper is one of the most popular non-custodial wallets in the world. And right now, number of our users at all exceeding 65 million. And monthly average user metric is more than 20 million. How does it work? Source of acquisition of users in Tonkeeper is Telegram, and Telegram is one of the main partners of the wallet. And this allows us to receive really huge, insane huge traffic. And we started 2 years ago with metric monthly average users 300K, and right now it's totally changed. Tonkeeper is not only the storage for funds, we have specific approach for our development and for our product vision. Because for us, Tonkeeper works like super app, but based on the non-custodial approach, and we're trying to be private. Private at all. We don't collecting any personal data of users, and we hope that in the future years we will save this approach, because this allows for us be popular, like most popular products in the industry, like biggest Web2 apps, but be decentralized in the best traditions of the idea of crypto and blockchain. We have some other products. It's TonViewer, or one of the biggest explorers on the Ton network, and Ton API. Ton API is very prominent right now because a lot of huge projects like centralized exchanges, like wallets using Ton API. And you also can use Ton API because with Ton API you can avoid very sophisticated interaction with Ton blockchain, and the onboarding can be done in a few days because Ton API allows you to interact with Ton with very simple HTTP GET and POST requests. Let me show you some features of Tonkeeper and of the ecosystem, because we can consider our company TonApps like a highly connected ecosystem from different products dedicated to satisfy needs of our users and also for developers. Because our idea is free access to our products for everyone, and you can find open source code for every our product like Ton API or Tonkeeper in the GitHub. So we are very transparent, and all it works without any kind of proprietary part of code, which allows for us be very trusted by our audience and especially by our partners and developers. Here you can see example of interface of Ton Connect. Ton Connect is the same like Wallet Connect in the Ethereum chain, and this allows to interact between wallets and the apps. And what value it can bring for you especially? If you're integrating Ton Connect, this is trust from users because they have very sustainable habit of interaction with Ton Connect. And in Tonkeeper, in previously mentioned wallet which we are developing, you can find the embedded browser which brings you in the world of different apps based on Ton blockchain. And right now this browser generating more than 20 million outgoing clicks per month. And most impressive number in this is not number of clicks, but metrics of the conversion rate. For some of DeFi apps placed into Tonkeeper, we can see conversion rate more than 3%. So 30 or more users from 1,000 users going in the dApp make successful purchases or successful deals on the blockchain, which shows us very high level of trust and security of this technology. You also can find information about Ton Connect on GitHub, and you can easily implement your dApp on the Ton blockchain using this technology. Next feature which I want to observe is Tonkeeper battery. Tonkeeper battery is a special feature for very smooth onboarding in the Ton ecosystem, because we are colliding with a situation where newcomers receiving some tokens, but anyway they should pay with Toncoin for their transactions, because when they're trying to stake their asset or make swap, or maybe they want to resend this transaction to other wallet, they should pay in Toncoin, and they should buy some Toncoin. And it's not convenient sometimes because users should go to another exchange or make some transactions. It's a lot of steps. In the Tonkeeper, you can, with a battery function, which allows for us interact with users in 2 clicks. User can buy using the in-app purchases on the Android or iPhone, the battery. The battery is the special smart contract interacting with Ton blockchain and paying for the transaction fee. And this allows for us use Tonkeeper battery for different token generation events. Like mentioned in this slide, Notcoin onboarded more than 1 million users with this feature, made them very easy transferring from off-chain to on-chain. Because our philosophy and our approach in the product development is very easy and friendly user interface. We're trying to bring Web3 value for users without any previous experience of interaction with blockchains. And from our surveys, we understand that right now, biggest part of our users never been in blockchain previously. This is unexperienced users. And for these users, very important to be easily integrated in the blockchain with such features where they can buy with fiat some fee payments, and next they can use their tokens received during airdrop or any other activity and manage their assets very fast. And it works pretty well, so right now we're trying to expand this feature for different tokens and different partners. And you can observe this feature himself into a Tonkeeper, charge your battery, and be in touch with the Ton ecosystem through the Tonkeeper. Here you can find another our feature, very specific, but mostly interested for new projects and startups. This is Tonkeeper messages. When I mentioned Ton Connect, this authorization standard, but this allows for you something more than authorization. You also can integrate your app into Tonkeeper browser. So if you will launch your app, feel free to message me and we will find some solution for you. And after this integration, this app can communicate with users with messages. So you can replenish your balance of Tonkeeper messages, or if you a special partner with us, we can make a gift for you, like bunch of messages. And you can interact with graphical interface without any knowledge of programming with users straightforwardly through your app. How does it work? You can send, using the list of the wallets or for all your users authorized with Ton Connect in your app, messages, and all the users who are using Tonkeeper, if they authorized in your app, they will receive straight message after click. They will be redirected on your app. And with this feature, you can seamlessly reactivate your audience, launch different events for them, or incentivize users for different on-chain actions. And it works pretty well. This feature was used by more than 30 our partners, and like an average, it shows growth in 2 times in the revenue in the day after sending these messages from the app side, and in 3 times growth in the monthly average users metric. So next feature, very impactful for different apps and different services, is tone invoices. So we implemented this like fully non-centralized payment system. When we don't interacting with payment because we don't want to be a payment provider, you can communicate with user, and a user can send you payments in your app for different virtual or real assets. It works pretty well, and also it works without any kind of interim entity from our side. This feature right now used by more than 50 different projects from all around the world. And if you want to receive payments in Toncoin in your project, you can message me and we can help you with integration, because it can be implemented pretty well. We have guidelines and all this stuff. And other scope of our work is Ton API. Ton API is only 5,000 of developers, but it's a really big power and very big trust for Ton App solutions, because Ton API, how I mentioned in start of this speech, it's a way to make some dApps on Ton blockchain or your own projects without deep knowledge in the Ton blockchain. Because Ton blockchain, in comparison, for instance, with Solidity programming, it's much more sophisticated. And to be onboarded in the Ton blockchain, you should go through the few weeks or few months to understand all these logical ways. But in case with Ton API, you can get or post information with very simple HTTP requests. And it's very useful for biggest part of developers, because if you want to launch something, you can start programming on Ton blockchain very fast. So here you can find QR code of my Telegram, and you can message me, ask some questions, or make some proposals. So we are happy to help for everyone who want to integrate own project in the Ton ecosystem, because for us, this is only start, and our insane growth is big opportunity and big challenge for us. And during our work, we're trying to save all these values of privacy, decentralization, and the freedom. Because for us, blockchain is not a tool to make the money. It's a tool to make people happier and more free in all the aspects of their life. So I'm ready to answer for your questions.
Thank you so much, Rostislav. Any question? Okay, one over there.
Hello.
Hello?
If a project, let's say a Telegram bot, it's using Telegram to trade, to send this trade, and is it possible, as it's told in many stories about Facebook, same thing, that the Ton, the Telegram software changes the API and breaks the whatever is being built on top of the Telegram application? Is your service as a relation with Telegram itself, or are you Telegram itself? What kind of guarantees do you have that the APIs won't break your hooks, your connectors, or your APIs, your...
Yes, it's a good question. So we have the separate service, and it's not connected in Telegram in terms of any kind of API endpoints. But sometimes we're making updates, and during these updates, something can broke, but we have the system of notifications about this, and we're helping for our developers and our partners to change their code. But right now, we're not planning any kind of changing of endpoints. Therefore, you can free and easy build on the Ton API without any kind of risk to be disconnected in one day. So anyway, we make improvements, but mostly in part of the addition of new API methods in our Ton API.
Thank you. Any more questions? One more. In the meantime, if the next speaker can make his way to the stage, would be great. One more question for you.
Thank you for the presentation. I'm curious, what about like the next steps, so the roadmap of Ton project?
So I cannot talk about all the strategy of Ton blockchain because we should understand that Telegram and Ton Foundation and Ton Society, it's separate from us organization. We are Ton Apps. And our next plan is to scale our infrastructure because right now we're trying to make it faster and better every day. And I think next plan is create more use cases from the product side to the sustainable usage of our products like Tonkeeper in everyday life. Because right now you can find in Tonkeeper different options to buy something, don't relate it with the bull cycle or bear cycle. We're trying to make crypto like everyday tool to pay for taxi with Tonkeeper, to buy some tickets, to book hotel. This is our goal, to create sustainable habits for users to use Toncoin and assets on Toncoin like everyday tools for the common goals, to avoid the like fall in our revenue during next crypto winter. Thanks.
Any specific introduction you want me to? No.